Hello everybody, this is Brandon, and today I'm going to present a quick PowerPoint presentation about wearable technologies. Wearable technologies is something that has become really popular as a way to help improve our lifestyle. And so in this PowerPoint presentation, we're going to learn a little bit about what is wearable technology, how it benefits us, and also, I'm going to put together, show you all an activity that we're going to do with using some wearable technology. So let's get started. So this is just a short video, a minute long, and it's just going to provide an overview about what is wearable technology.
Let's look at wearable tech in 60 seconds. Wearable tech is technology we wear on our bodies and that is able to collect, transmit and process data. The trend started with fitness trackers. Today there's a huge array of wearable tech, from smartwatches to smart jewelry to fertility trackers to even connected running shoes and smart clothes. Wearable tech is not just there for our convenience and our entertainment, but it can also support our health. Wearable tech can now track our activity levels, our heart rate, our blood oxygen levels and many other health factors. As devices such as computer chips and sensors are getting smaller and smaller, we will simply see an explosion of most things we wear becoming intelligent. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.
So as the speaker stated, there are a lot of benefits to wearable technology, and it's not just for entertainment, but it's also to provide, real-time monitoring. So I remember early in the pandemic, one of the big benefits of fitness trackers that had ability to track oxygen levels is that it was being used as an early indicator for people who had COVID. So they could use that to track their oxygen level or see that their oxygen level was dropping and would know, oh, maybe I need to go to the hospital. So that was just a fitness tracker that's made to track, most people just use it to track steps, but it was used to track oxygen levels because a lot of wearable technology is multifunctional. One of the wearable technologies that we're going to use for our activity is our cell phone. Our cell phones, we can watch videos, we can talk to people on social media, we can make telephone calls, we can play games, but we can also use it for fitness. It's multifunctional. It has the ability to do a lot of different things. There's a lot of wearable technology that has a very specific purpose and function, but a lot of them are multifunctional. Even something like an Apple Watch or a Fitbit started out as just tracking steps, but you can do so much more. You can order an Uber, you can order food, DoorDash. So it's really beneficial. Wearable technologies also helps increase productivity. You can use it to track, how much time you're spending on something. You can use it to monitor stress levels, and it provides an opportunity to collaborate with other people. And this next video we're going to watch really shows the power of what wearable technologies could do to help bring the world and collaborate with each other.
Earpieces too. I came up with the idea for a translator when I met a French girl. That's really where the story starts. I was on vacation and I met this girl. It was difficult for us to communicate because she didn't speak English very well. And even when we tried to find a solution, like using some translation app to communicate, it was horrible. Look, if you and I are speaking and our phones are in our face like this, forget it. This is a wall. We're out of this real world interaction. But this in your ear puts us right back in it. Elodie, put this in your ear.
Je mets ça dans mon oreille?
Yeah, put it in your ear.
Comme ça?
Yeah.
Ok.
Can you hear me in French?
Pouvez-vous me entendre en français?
Oui. Mais je peux t'entendre parler français. Mais c'est
Yes,
génial.
I can hear you talk French.
Attends, comment ça se fait?
But this is awesome. But how you do it?
Yeah, it's translating. It's translating. This little wearable uses translation technology to allow two people to speak different languages, but still clearly understand each other. Simply put, when one person speaks, the other hears it in their language.
Developing the pilot has been an intensive process. Our team has been working on it for over 2 years. Andrew is our original co-founder and oversees product development. I'm an electrical engineer and expert in manufacturing. We also have a mechanical engineer, software engineer, PhD in machine translation, as well as an industrial designer. Our wide breadth of experts has allowed us to develop a product from the ground up.
We wanted to create something that hugs the curves of the ear without being obtrusive. Something snug but fashionable to wear. In the process, we just decided to throw in an extra earpiece for wireless streaming music. That means the full system includes 2 earpieces and its accompanying app. It's from the app itself where all of the languages are uploaded to the earpiece. It's kind of an end-all solution for the traveler or the international professional. That's what we're doing here at Waverly Labs. It's simply the most advanced communication wearable. This Indiegogo campaign helps us finish what we started. We can get the earpieces along with this portable charger, manufactured and delivered within a year. The app works on its own if you just want to use the app for basic translation, and we'll have the app out by late summer first for our backers here on Indiegogo. But for the full experience, you really want the earpieces too. It's the dream, you know? A life untethered, free of language barriers. It's just that it's no longer a dream anymore. It's real.
That's pretty amazing. You know, as a person whose wife is from another country, so my wife is from Nepal, and one of the things I'm always interested about is because when she speaks in her language to her friends, I always wonder if she's talking about me. But man, just to be able to have an earpiece that can translate language in real time is amazing. I just think about what that could do to bring the world together. Like, that just reminds me of like stuff you would see off like Star Trek or stuff that's supposed to be in like the future. So wearable technologies are definitely out improving the world and making the world a better place. And I've just really appreciated this video because it really just showed like how important this technology can be to bringing us together. So there's many different categories of wearable technology. And this is a good infographic I found on TigerSpike.com, which one of the things they do is like make different wearable technologies, but they had this good graphic here and they show the inner circle is in the body. So there's wearable tech that you can wear in you or on you, you know, like, so a bionic eye, you know, smart peels, smart implants, artificial limbs, dental hearing. Like, there's a lot of different technologies that can be put in our body to help our lives improve. On the next level, you have on the body. You have over here just like insulin patches and electronic tattoos and electronic glasses and hearing aids and 3D motion sensors. I mean, I know Google put out Google glasses that we can wear and you can use to take pictures and videos. And I was always sad because I have young children and I have my oldest is 5 and my youngest is 1. And I remember when Google glasses came out, I'm like, man, I wish this technology was a little bit more advanced, because there's so many like video clips that when you take of your kids or take of moments and stuff, you have that third person view, like you're looking like, you know, you're outside. But I was like, man, I wish I could have this first person view of them like walking for the first time and what that looked like from my perspective and what I saw and things like that. And then you have close to the body, sleep monitors, GPS trackers, clothes and shoes. I know Nike has a pair of shoes that you can sync to an app and it count your steps and count how fast you're running. Wearable cameras, smartwatches. So there's different levels of wearable technology. Is not just fitness trackers, and you know that's what we're going to focus on, but wearable tech is so much more than just that, and there's a lot of different levels that you can do and a lot of different ways people are using wearable tech to improve lives. So what we're going to focus on is wrist-worn devices, and we're really not going to focus on wrist-worn. I should back. We're really going to focus on close to the body, which includes smartwatches. But in our case, I can't assume everybody has a smartwatch. But most people have a smart cell phone of some sort. So we're just going to focus on close to the body, really wrist-worn devices, which is I wish I could use for this. But again, I can't just assume everybody has one. But why are wrist-worn devices so popular? Because one, they're convenient. They can be on our wrists and they blend in with our clothes, and they're small. So a lot of people have Apple Watches that they wear. You can quickly see who's calling you. You can quickly see emails. It's right there on your wrist. It's small. It looks stylish. And I always was wondering, like, so before I ever got a smart watch, I was like, why do people want to have the ability to call on their watch or see? I'm like, that doesn't make, I can just look at my phone. And then as soon as I got a smart watch and it had the ability to sync up with my phone and I could see who's calling without digging in my pocket, I said, oh man, this is why people have it. This is so nice because you can see the call and like, okay, I don't need to answer that. I can keep going. And it's just so much easier just to look at your wrist really fast than to reach in your pocket and have to pull out the phone and unlock the screen and see. So, or even if it's like a quick call and I'm, at the house or I'm at, somewhere out driving and my wife calls and wants me to stop and pick something, it's just easier for me to pick up with my watch. So that's one of the reasons why it's so popular. But as we talked about earlier, wearable technologies, a lot of them are multifunctional. And that's what we're going to focus on for our activity for this unit here. We're going to use our cell phones as if they were a fitness tracker. So the reason why I chose to focus on fitness is, as you can see here, this is a chart from the CDC, and it shows the trend of age-adjusted obesity and severe obesity prevalence amongst adults 20 and over from 1999 to 2000 through 2017, 2018. And what you can see is that even if you just focus on the 2017, 2018, 42% of people over the age of 20 are obese, right? And 9% are severely obese. And that's really high. So as I said, I used to work in school. I work for the Social Security Administration now. I make medical determinations on disability claims. So all I do all day is look over medical files and see how their medical conditions are affecting their ability to work. And I cannot tell you how much of a negative impact obesity has on the health of people. And a lot of symptoms and a lot of illnesses people are dealing with are tied directly to obesity. And this is why wearable tech is so exciting for me, is because people can use it to be more healthier and live longer and be able to experience those joys for a longer period and spend time with their loved ones. So that's why I picked to focus on the fitness side of wearable tech for this assignment, because I just think that it can be really helpful and really impactful to a lot of people. So what are we going to do for this assignment? I actually got to exit out of this screen for a second. So there's a couple of parts. So the first thing that we're going to do, and let me pull up here, is I'm going to provide on the website a link. So right here, I have a link, and this is from goodhousekeeping.com, and it's entitled 10 Best Step Counter Apps to Meet Your Fitness Goals. And I'm going to ask for you to download one of these free apps on your smartphone device. There's a lot of different ones. I have used quite a few of these. I used to weigh 300 pounds. I weigh 225 now. So I lost a lot of weight. I lost like 75, 80 pounds over the past year. But you can download whatever app on here that you want, that you're going to use to measure your fitness, your activity, your steps, or riding a bike, or whatever you do. I'm going to show you where we're going to track it at. But they have Pacer here. If you have a Fitbit, you can of course use that. They have Charity Miles, Google Fit. I mean, they have the cost down here. My Fitness Pal, which I use all the time to track my food, but you see it's free. They have like premium ad free version, $50. Do not spend no money on this. My map, my walk, that's a good one. I use that a lot. Steps Act, Activity Tracker, Apple Health, if you're in the Apple family. So there's a lot of different free ones on here to use. Pick one, whichever one you're comfortable with. And what you're going to do is you're going to download that, have it on your phone. And what I did is I went and found an activity tracker. I was going to make an activity tracker, but honestly, I'm just not even that skilled enough. I went to Microsoft Office and just a little, like, they had all these different kind of trackers. And they have trackers for they have all kind of different things, like even like budgeting. Like if you want to track anything, Microsoft Office has a lot of good templates. But I went to the health and fitness and I found this activity tracker, which is pretty nice, pretty simple. I'm going to show you how to use it. Let's see here. Okay, so if you go here, I'm going to have this link for this on the website. It's going to be called EDU 520 Fitness Tracker. And what you're going to do is you're just going to download this tracker. You have to have Microsoft Office. You might be able to open this in Google. I don't know. But if you have Microsoft Office, you just download the Excel sheet, open it up. And over here, it has ability to track your top 5 activities. So what you're going to do is, we're going to do it. I'm put in the directions, do it for at least 3 days. But if you want to do it for a week, that's fine, because I know we have a whole week to finish our activity for class. So if you want to track for a week, great. Track for at least 3 days. But all you have to do is over here, you type in the day's date. Then here you have a little drop down box. And you can pick from different options. You have biking, swimming, walking, running. And then I left one blank here to change. Say that there's something else that you do that you want to track. All you have to do is go over here and type the name, change this activity 5, and you can change the name. You can actually do that for any one of these. So say that you don't swim, but there's something else you do instead of swimming. You can change swimming and type in, whatever. And then once you type that in, you just use your fitness tracker, the fitness app on your phone to track your activity. All of them will tell you the time that you started, how long that you did it for. And then this is like how far you did. So if you went biking and you did 10 miles, let's change it. Let's say you did 20 and you put 20 there. And then over here, you can change, the units. And then you can log how many calories you burnt. And then you can put some notes like, I got really tired. Oh, really tired at mile 10, but I pushed through. And then over here on the left-hand side, it keeps track. So, if we went here and we said, okay, at 5 p.m., I went for, 30 minutes. I wasn't really feeling good, so I only did it for 5 miles. You can see it went from 20 to 25 miles. And let's say I only burnt 50 calories. You can see up here, it changes how many calories you burnt per activity. But let's say that instead of biking, it was swimming. So you can see that it changed. Burnt 50 calories in swimming, burnt 50 calories in biking. So I think it would just be interesting. Just download a tracker. Download an app to track your fitness. Use this tracker to log your activities, and then just upload it to our site. Turn it in. That's the artifact that you're going to produce. But I just think it's good just to see how active you are. So hopefully you have learned something about wearable technologies from this presentation and learned how they can benefit us. I'm really excited. I hope that you pick my project to do. I love fitness and really excited for people to be healthy and be around on this planet for as long as possible. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to always message me, email me, message me on our Blackboard page, and hopefully you have fun during this activity. Thanks for watching. Peace.